Andre, hello mate, how you doing? Good to speak to you. Just got a quick question for you. Have you ever heard of a work permit before?
Yes.
Okay. The the issue is, it turns out we're going to need them if we want to sign anyone from outside the UK. Do you think you could maybe get around this for us?
Yes.
Yes. Now, is that you just saying yes to make me happy, or can you actually do it?
Yes.
Is that a yes to make me happy, or you can actually do it? On, he's gone. Okay, not ideal. Hello and welcome back to On The Rocks. Hope you're all doing well today and looking forward to today's episode as we take on Motherwell and St Johnstone in the SPL. Today is Friday and this is the last On The Rocks episode this week. The slightly changed schedule is that On The Rocks will be out from Monday to Friday. Saturday, no videos. We'll do like a big stream on Twitch, but not this weekend because I'm busy this weekend. And then Sunday, there'll be like another sort of video coming out. So On The Rocks is just going to be Monday to Friday for now at least. But I want to say thank you for your support in this first week of this series. It's been mind-blowing. You guys have really taken to the series. You seem to be really enjoying it, and that is absolutely fantastic. So thank you ever so much to everyone who's been here watching every single video. Make sure you do drop a like on today's video as well. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and of course, leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. So, as you may have guessed from the introduction video, I've tried to make a few signings this January. Nothing permanent right now, more for contracts that expire at the end of the season for players to come in for next season. I've been trying to do a little bit of contract negotiation. The issue is, I forgot we're in the UK and Brexit's a thing and work permits are a thing. And it's very frustrating because no one who we can sign plays internationally, so they can't get work permits and can't sign for us, as you can see from the screenshot here. There's plenty of really top quality young players from abroad that I want to bring in, and I can't bring them in because they won't get the work permits. So there might be a bit of an issue when it comes to that. We might have to focus, at least initially, on just signing players from the UK, which is frustrating because there's lots of really good youngsters out there internationally that we'd love to bring in that would really help us develop, but unfortunately it's just not going to happen. So unless of course Andre can do some sort of magic with work permits, which I don't think he can do, then we're a little bit stuck. So whilst that is rather disappointing, what hasn't been disappointing is our form in between episodes. You were last here of course for the St Mirren draw, the Ross County win, and then the Ross County loss. Well, since then, we have played 7 games, won 4, drawn 2, lost 1, which is not bad going. We started off with a 1-0 win over Kilmarnock, a very nice result for us there to pick up the first 3 points for a little while as well. Of course, we beat Ross County, but to actually get back-to-back league wins was fantastic. The first time we'd done it since September, October, so a long time waiting for those back-to-back wins. We then, and I got very nervous about this, got back-to-back draws. 2-2 with Motherwell and then 2-2 with St Johnstone. We left it very late in the St Johnstone game to get that point out of that game, scoring in the 91st minute. Luckily though, after that, we had more back-to-back victories. First up, a 4-2 victory against Livingston, before a 2-0 victory in the new firm derby against Dundee United. We then got really unlucky. We were about to pull off another draw with Rangers until they scored in the 92nd minute, which was rather frustrating. It was even more impressive because Lewis Ferguson was sent off for 2 yellow cards just before half-time. So to go the whole second half without conceding and then to concede in the 92nd minute was heartbreaking. It's the second time Rangers have pegged us back in extra time or added on time in the game. So Rangers have got the measure of us right now. Don't worry though, because we did bounce back against Ross County with a 3-1 victory. Ryan Hedges with the brace and Fraser Hornby with the other goal, which was great to see. So what it means for the league table is that we are pretty securely in 3rd place right now. We're 6 points clear of Livingston in 4th, and we are a long way behind Rangers and Celtic ahead of us, which is a bit frustrating obviously, but we did expect that to be the case. 3rd is our aim, and we're still on target for 3rd. You'll also be very interested to know that currently the league's joint top goal scorer is Florian Camberi, which surprises me a little bit because I get very frustrated with his performances, but he has got 14 league goals in 24 appearances, 17 goals in all competitions. So if there's a chance to bring him back on loan next season, given that he has got settled status, which means he doesn't need to have a work permit, which is beautiful, and he can score goals, it's worth bringing them back in again. As for the rest of the team, I want them out. Obviously, the rest of the team, they can all go. But Canberry, I kind of want him back. So we're going to dive straight into things today. We've got Lewis in goal as per usual with a backline of Hayes, Devlin, Hoban and Logan. We're giving Considine a rest today because he's currently out with a stubbed toe. Now, he's returned to full fitness immediately or imminently there, but he's been out for 2 weeks with a stubbed toe. Like, if you've got a stubbed toe and you're out for 2 weeks, are you made of... I don't understand what's wrong with you. How is he out for 2 weeks with a stubbed toe? So Considine has gone down in my estimations a little bit because that's really frustrated me. But he's on the bench today and hopefully Devlin will come in and play very well. I don't think we've seen much of Devlin on episodes. Nicky Devlin is a centre-back. He's like 5th choice centre-back or something like that. So... He's garbage, basically. Conor McLean starts at right wing for us today, and I don't think we've spoken much about Conor McLean. Now, the reason he's playing is because Logan Brooks from Atlanta United has gone back to Atlanta. Turns out there was a bit of miscommunication in the loan agreement. I thought he was staying here for the whole season, but he was coming to us until the new season for Atlanta started, which is about now in January, because obviously in America the MLS is kind of like a February to October sort of season as opposed to like the June to May sort of season in the UK and most of the rest of the world. So because of that, he's gone back to Atlanta United for the start of the Atlanta season and he doesn't want to come back to us. I tried to get him back on loan again and he said no, he wants to play for Atlanta, which is, I guess, fair enough. So it's going to give Conor a go at right wing today, see how he performs. McCurry is going to be our deep line playmaker today with Ferguson, who's apparently just coming back from blisters. Apparently blisters requires a week off as well, so Ferguson's gone down in my estimations. He's playing as the ball winning midfielder. Hedges on the left wing with Hornby and top scorer Canberry leading the line. So as kickoff is upon us here today, you may be asking me, Tom, why have you not made any signings this January? Because you need to. And yes, we do need to make signings because we need to get a better squad. However, the squad is currently good enough to be comfortably in 3rd place, and that's exactly where we want to be and expect to be. I'd rather not make the signings now and just wait to have a whole clear out of players come the end of the season, redo absolutely everything then, save all our money for the summer transfer window, and then we make those changes then and have a whole new team. Right now, I'm happy with just playing mediocre football, and it's a bit painful to watch at some points, but hopefully, you know, it's going to get us 3rd in the table, European football again. Hopefully we do better in Europe next season, of course, and it'll all be good. It'll all be good and golden. That's the plan at least. As the first highlight of the game looks like it might be coming towards us as Hedges is... Well, he's won a penalty there somehow. I'm not entirely sure. We saw Canberry miss a penalty a couple of episodes ago, but today it's Lewis Ferguson, the normal taker, taking the penalty, and he does not make any mistake, putting that one into the back of the net for his 2nd of the season, his 2nd penalty of the season. So there we go, 1-0 up just before half-time. A fantastic time to go 1-0 up, I must say, as well. So brilliant first half, minimal highlights for us, but we do score the highlights, which is what you want to see. Puts us even further ahead of Livingston, although they will have a game in hand on us after we play this game. But, you know, I'm not too worried about the teams below us now. Obviously, we can't really catch up to Celtic or Rangers. So, really, this is just a... Let's stay in 3rd position, let's work towards a new team next season, and let's try and win the Scottish Cup. That's the main thing we need to focus on now, I think. I'd like to say we've got 3rd wrapped up, but maybe with Motherwell scoring goals like that, we don't. But after the agony of losing in the quarterfinals of the Betfred Cup, I do want to make sure we at least give a very, very good account of ourselves in the Scottish Cup. I really want to get some silverware this season. I think we are capable of getting some silverware. It was probably more likely to be the Betfred Cup, but the Scottish Cup is something that we want to win. You know, we've got to prioritise that as well. You know, we're not going to win anything else, so we may as well go all guns blazing for that. Very aware that I've said that about the Europa League and the Betfred Cup, and both of those have blown up in my face spectacularly, but I've got a good feeling. I've got a good feeling about the Scottish Cup, and I think we're going to do well in it. In the meantime, there's 20 minutes or so left in this game. Canberry, after scoring loads of goals this season now, is deciding not to play football. So Callum Hendry will come on instead as that target man. Let's swap those two over maybe, because I think Hornby's a better target man, right? Johnny Hayes at left back. We're going to bring Greg Lee on. Now, Greg Lee just come back from his broken leg that he sustained in the first game of pre-season, and I do quite like Greg Lee. I want him to play well. However, they've both come on the pitch and instantly done nothing, which is a bit unfortunate. So, looks like we're going to get another draw, which we are... We just love a good draw, basically. That's what we like. Thing is, Motherwell aren't a bad team. They're not too bad. They're in 6th right now, not too far behind us in the table. So I guess they're all right, but a win would have been nice. How many draws have you guys seen on camera now? Because I've lost count. Obviously, that is our, I want to say 13th draw in the league. I mean, let's find out what the record is. 4. We might not actually beat it. Aberdeen actually hold the record for it, but it's 21 draws in a season back in 93-94. We're not that far off it. There's enough time to do it, but I'd like to think we won't draw another 8 and then 9th game to actually take the record. We've got St Johnstone coming up next, and if I remember correctly, I think we've drawn against them twice this season. So actually, this could be another draw coming up. Instantly, I've lied to you. No, we beat St Johnstone 1-0 at the start of this season, and then St Johnstone again, we drew 2-2. So we had one draw against St Johnstone and one win, so it makes sense we lose the next game, doesn't it? The team, oh, what do I want to do with this? I don't know what I want to do with this team. I think we bring Magooch, whatever you want to call him, onto the pitch instead of McCorry. Apparently Cam Hendry can't play because he is playing against his parent club, so we'll get him off the bench. Of course, we bring Considine back on for Mickey Devlin at centre-back as well, but other than that, I'm not sure we get a much better team. Let's swap Canberry and Hornby over again, make Hornby the more target man again. But yeah, like I say, it doesn't get any better right now, which is a big shame because it's pretty bad as it is. Maybe I'm being too harsh on the team. Maybe I am being a little harsh on them and they don't deserve my criticism constantly, but I don't know. For all the good things they do a lot of bad things as well. They make it very difficult for me to love them. Like, I want to love them and embrace them, but some of the things they do, they make it very difficult. Corner for us right now, though. Can we grab the first goal of the game? We can. Florian Canberry gets it in the back of the net. You love to see it, and he's the one exception, or one of a few exceptions, because actually, I feel like I treat him quite unfairly, but he does score plenty of goals. I mean, he is the joint top scorer in the league, and yet I still seem to get frustrated with him. Like, that just shows the level of this team just being idiots half the time and brilliant half the time. Brilliant half the time, idiots the other time, and they make them hard to love. I mean, he is the top scorer in the league now. I should love him, but it just shows situations like that. All he had to do was just knock it past the defender there a little bit, but instead he gets himself tackled in a one-on-one situation. For all the good that he does, it's so hard to love him. It's a bit of a love-hate relationship with this squad right now, but I'm pretty sure next season we'll have a much better squad come in and we'll do a lot better and we'll be in a better position to challenge Celtic and Rangers. I don't think next season we'll be looking to like win the title or anything like that. But I think we'll be a lot closer to Celtic and Rangers. A lot less draws will happen and we'll have a lot more points. That's what I'm thinking for next season at least. But I am pretty pleased with performances that we've had for the most part this season. We are very difficult to beat. It's very difficult for us to win, given the amount of draws we've had, but we are very difficult to beat, and I think that's a really good trait to have in a team. It's just, if they could score more goals, it would be a lot better. And Canberry, I love you, but I hate you at the same time, because you just miss opportunities like that. Heading into the second half, though, I guess the main talking points, really. Fair enough. Good goal. I was going to talk about the main talking points of the league because we're in third, not really playing for anything right now. But Celtic and Rangers are doing very well at the top. I was going to talk about that. But then we scored a goal and it caught me off guard. So, I mean, good goal for us there. Can we grab another one? No, apparently not. In the meantime, as I was saying, Celtic and Rangers, it's really tight at the top. There's 2 points in it at the top of the table. So that's quite an interesting battle to watch over. The relegation battle is also very interesting. We're just kind of in a bit of no man's land right now. I need to stop talking about things other than the highlights when the highlights are on because I missed the goal. I mean, it's a good goal for St Johnstone. Luckily, we've scored 2, but with 30 minutes to go now, I'm a little scared. The point I'm trying to make here is that Rangers and Celtic are really close at the top. I want us next season to be... That's what I'm trying to say. I want us to be closer next season. I don't know why it took me so long to say it and how I missed 2 goals, basically, by trying to say it, but I'm going to stop talking, Tom. Stop talking about anything other than the highlight now. You've made a fool of yourself, and Canberry at least has regained some of my dignity by scoring his 19th of the season. And luckily, we have seen or maybe not luckily yet. Are they going to... Well, they nearly score a goal, St Johnstone. Not that it would matter because we are 3-1 up. It'd be 3-2. We'd still get the 3 points. But we have at least got 3 points on the board today against St Johnstone, which is fantastic. Another win for us. Very happy with that. and we just maintain our position in the league table. No one is anywhere near us. We're 9 points clear of Livingston, and we are, 18 points away from Celtic. Right, next episode will be out on Monday, and we're going to finish off the regular season on Monday by playing against Dundee United in the big derby, and then Kilmarnock as well. After that, the league then splits in two. We'll be in the top half unless everything goes wrong here, but I don't think it will all go wrong. And then the top half play against each other to decide the winner of the league, and the bottom half go to decide who's going to be relegated. So that'll be quite exciting to play through as well. So thank you ever so much for watching today's episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And of course, if you have done, make sure you do drop a like on the video, and make sure you do subscribe to the channel, and make sure you do leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm down below. Until next time, have a great weekend. I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.